Hello, Melody here. We finished off the last video with us in Spokane, Washington, and now we're gonna enter into Idaho. Now we only explored the Panhandle area, so we weren't in Idaho for very long, but we enjoyed our stay. Yes, there were a few ups and downs, including our RV engine trouble. So that did set us back about 3 weeks. Now, we did stay about a week and a half in the Coeur d'Alene area because of that delay. So here goes footage from our Coeur d'Alene stay. Beautiful town. Hope you enjoy. So originally, we drove past Coeur d'Alene. We had made it maybe 30 minutes further into Idaho when we realized, oh crud, something's going on with the engine. Let's stop and find a repair shop. Now, we did find a few repair shops that were willing to look at an RV engine, which is actually much tougher than we realized. But the appointment was 3 weeks out. We decided, all right, let's backtrack a little bit because our appointment was with a repair shop in Washington, in Spokane Valley. So we decided to go closer to the border. We made Coeur d'Alene our home for the time being, and in between Josh visiting the auto parts stores in town, we tried to have fun with the kiddos. And so we found this really cool spot. It's called Tubbs Hill, and it's basically this hill right next to the lake, Coeur d'Alene Lake here, and it had these awesome views. It was a short little hike from the parking lot, which was awesome. And so we did visit this place a few times while we're here. This was our first visit at this particular spot. And as you can see, we are just in regular clothes. We were thinking we're just gonna go for a little hike, and then we realized there was access to the lake. So we just jumped right in, clothes and all. The water was so crystal clear and not that cold, despite it not being very sunny at this particular time. But we just had a wonderful little hike, a wonderful little swim. We enjoyed ourselves very much. This was probably our favorite spot in Coeur d'Alene. There was just something so peaceful about it, so magical. Even the pup went in the water, and Oliver does not like to go into the water, but he was actually brave enough to come out to us. I'm pretty sure he regretted it every single time, but it looked like he had fun for a brief moment. There was this log floating on the lake, and so of course the boys wanted to jump on, and we had a freaking blast. Every time I jumped on, I would tumble them over, or I would have to just bail, but it was so much fun. We made it into a competition to see who can stay on top of the log the longest, and of course one of the kids won, but it was such a great surprise to find this log. There's so much to do on the lake. You can take a cruise, you can paddleboard. We decided to take the kids kayaking on the lake, which was a blast and a workout at the same time. The kids decided that we were going to be on teams, and so we had a kid and an adult on each team. Lucas was paired up with me and Oliver, the special guest on our team, and Bronson was with Josh. The sun was out and shining, but it was really windy this day, so it was a little tough going against the wind, but we had races and it was just an overall wonderful time. Oliver had mixed feelings about it. He did not like when he got wet, but we had a blast. The boys had begged us to jump into the water from the kayak, so we decided to bring the kayaks onto shore and just let the kids go wild. And they jumped right on in, and they had a good old time. And it was so relaxing for Josh and I to just sit on the beach and just take in these amazing views. Coeur d'Alene Lake is such a beautiful lake, and I absolutely see why it's a tourist attraction. Now, I couldn't let the kids have all the fun, so I had to jump into the water as well. And it was really fun just kind of floating around in the lake since we had those life vests on. It was really neat. And there you have it. These were my favorite moments during our Coeur d'Alene stay. Unexpected, but definitely worth it. Thank you, Coeur d'Alene, for being our home, and see you in the next video. Love you all. Be kind.